Hey everybody, we're going to go do another Barbie Bazaar magazine. Maybe I'll just drop this the same day since the other one hasn't dropped and I didn't get the feedback from it obviously yet. But this is for you out there that are been wanting to see these. So this is a 1992, this is over 30 years old, July, August Barbie Bazaar magazine, back before they were square bound. So it was like more like a comic book, so it lays more flat at least. But it's also going to be a lot more black and white pictures. So we got Alan and Midge. Alan's back in the, I don't know about news, but I've been seeing him on YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram. And I'm thinking, I almost bought one. I was like, you know what? No, I have the original Alan. I don't really need every incarnation of Alan. The new one's not anything I really care about, to be honest with you. If he had an articulated body, sure. But I'm going to end up popping his head and putting an articulated body. I just won't be able to put up with it. So there's no point. This was a fantastic Alan. Midge, I didn't like this Midge as much. I liked Midge during the 80s and 90s when she really was using the Steffi face, which of course is PJ. I call it PJ. It was the first time I ever saw the faces on PJ. So let's see what we were talking about back in the 90s. Now, I was not into Barbie in the 90s. I was into Barbie in the like 70s, early 80s. I had a brief little excursion with Beach Blast Barbie because she was amazing looking in, I guess, around 1989 or 90. Somewhere around there. Whenever Beach Blast Barbie came out and I saw her at the flea market, and I was like, that's really beautiful. She has crimped hair. Anyway, I don't want to give you my entire backstory every time. So, Midavani, oh, I don't have that much room on here. I really probably should wait till I get outside because I don't know, I can't wait. I wanted to go ahead and share these with you guys. Again, I need your feedback. So, from Marilyn's desk, so there's the information. And see that I don't know about you, but there's a black line on my screen right here. So I don't know if it's showing up on the YouTube video or the video at all. I got LED light here, LED light here. This is a bulb. That's a track light, whatever. So, wow, look at the way the layout was. It was not two columns here. All right, so we got Totally Tootie, pint-sized prototype fashions. Ooh, Barbie Go-Go, a Go-Go raises. Wait, hold on. All right, I'll let you read it. I can't. Yeah, I was thinking, I feel like I'm still wet. I just jumped out of the shower and I had an epiphany. I had an apostrophe while I was in the shower. I should actually, actually after I got out of the shower, I looked at the box of these things. I was like, you know what? I need to go ahead and do some more of these because I feel like I've been neglecting this for those who've been wanting to see these. I am so sorry. With my dad, I've just been so busy. I never had time to even sleep, literally. And now I'm trying to get myself back together now that he's finally in a place where he's safe and not hurting anybody with his terrible driving. That he realizes he's driving 2 miles per hour and over the line. And stop. No reason to do it there. I'm just, anyway, bidding on Barbie. So back then, 1992, how did you bid on Barbie? Because there's no eBay. I didn't discover eBay until 1998, and it was back when we had American Offline, and I was actually using my neighbors because she told me about this thing called eBay, and I was like, really? Huh? And so I created an account, and I got one thing on there, and I was like, all right, that just, because I couldn't find it anywhere around here, and it was actually something new, and I was like, I don't like the stress of that, so I was like, nope, I'm not going to do that for a long time. So we got Totally Tootie, and not the girl from The Facts of Life. This is a different Tootie. So there's the text. Let me know if this is actually readable. I like how it's not a butt cut, or it's not tight in the cut. Oh, she's one of those little bendy dolls. I was thinking of somebody else for some reason. I was thinking of Skipper's friend, but this is actually smaller than Skipper. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of Fluff, probably. Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember these now. I've never had these. They are way before my time. That looks like Mrs. Beasley, or what is that show called with, oh, it's a really old show from the 60s that I have it on DVD. I've seen a few of them. It's a cute show, kind of inspired by, well, it was during that whole Brady Bunch era. Those pajamas are kind of, I think that's pajamas. Maybe it's not because it's got gold buttons on it. That's a cute little outfit. I swear I had this outfit when I was a kid. I had some Penny something by Penny. I don't know where I got them from. Mom just bring home stuff every now and then. And one time she brought a bunch of dresses that didn't fit any of my dolls when I was a kid. But I mean, you know, when you're a kid, you just hold on to everything because you don't have very little. But I feel like I had this one, but I had something else similar to this. It was a little red. It looked like something a little Orphan Annie would wear. It was red and white, and it was something penny. That's what I found out later, thanks to the interwebs. I forgot what it is. But it probably would fit her. Midge and Sister 2. So, prologue. After the chain of bank robberies, Sister Midge, detective extraordinaire, has been summoned to... so is this supposed to be funny? Okay, you can read it. Here you go. Here, read this. And then read this. I just don't feel like reading it. It's probably a go over my head kind of humor. All right, here we go. Meet Mattel's own Judy. Name I can't pronounce. Sorry. So there's the articles. And let me know if it's coming out okay. This is not outside lighting. Oh my gosh. This is like the sound. Oh, it is. This is the Sound of Music. That's great. Look, it's got Kevin. Okay. Isn't that Francie? That's what I'm trying to think of. Skipper with the peekaboo face. Ricky. Another Skipper. You know, the older Skipper. Or not technically older, but whatever. The earlier Skipper, I should say. Oh, sorry. Probably want to read the article. Pause screen. Pause screen. There you go. So you can read the article. Hopefully you caught all that. It didn't have too much of a glare, and hopefully it came out not me blurring it by moving it so fast like I'm in a hurry to get somewhere. It's just a lot of black and white in these older magazines from 1992. I think if this is... They do any numbering in these, because if this is volume something, it tells you how many years it's into it. I guess they started around 1987. So this is volume 4 in 1992, so 1988 I'm guessing they started. Interesting time to start. All right, that's just adds and minuses. All right, here we go. Barbie a go-go. So, Eddie, if you're in one of these pictures, let me know. I definitely would think that'd be funny to see you way back in the good old days. Although, speaking of your friend, well, not speaking of your friend, speaking of people in Australia, this looks like your friend, sort of. It says top left, okay. Left, Frank Ballas and Glenn Mendeville. Wow, they were young in that picture. I don't think I've ever seen Glenn Mendeville that young. I don't think that was the name. I don't think he was actually... Can't remember his name off the top of my head. Midge moves next door. So is that supposed to be Midge? Was there actually a TV show? There probably was. There's so many TV shows we'll never know about because they just didn't save stuff back then. They recorded over stuff. So there's that picture. There's a picture at the top with some information. And there's the original Midge. I have a reproduction of her. She's cute. I mean, she is. I just, I don't know. Her face is just so, I don't know how to say it. Like smushed. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't think Barbie was pretty from that era either. I think she was, if I saw a woman like that in real life, I'd be afraid. Her face, she would like try to claw me. I wouldn't rather mess with her, let me put it that way. Let's be honest, 70s is where it was at with the Barbies, and 60s. I would like to have a lot of 60s stuff. Look at that cute red hair. I think that is cute. They're all red-headed except for her and her. Looks like she's got a wig on over here. Top left, Widge got a new wig. Yep. Above, double ponytail wig. Made her a student teacher. Oh, okay. There's that article. Sorry, I can't get rid of that glare. I'm having to hold it up because it just seems to be less glare. Although the top pictures, I guess, were less glare like this. I wish they start doing cases like that again. Maybe not so much in cardboard, but World Made of Cardboard probably like that. He's probably not gonna watch this video. He might, but I doubt it. Oh, naughty, naughty. All right, let me put it down flat. I think flat for the top ones is gonna work better. This is the midge. I think she is gorgeous. She's really pretty. That red hair, that Steffi face. Oh man, she is gorgeous. Ugh, cooties. They're getting cooties. Don't they know they shouldn't be doing that? That's how you get cooties, everybody. Never ever do that stuff. Never put your lips on somebody else's lips. All right, famous figure fashions. I'm not a celebrity person, so you have to guide me through this one. I would probably say Cher, Madonna, and that's about it. I don't know. I'm probably completely off. Maybe they're not anybody. There's another little thing at the bottom that says top right, top left. It's probably on the next page. They did that a lot back in the day. There's that article. I never really cared for this Christy face right here. This Christy face bump. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. It was just so pudgy or something. Kind of like the same reason I didn't like the original Midge face. Top and left. Well, they got information here, but they don't go previous page. And they got the information here. So here's this. Here's the information. Attention to detail. I guess we'll just never know what that information or those pictures were. Here's the original Ken. I didn't care for him either. I mean, I have reproductions because it's always good to have something from a historical perspective. So you could freeze it here. I'll try to do a one-up again so you could freeze it. Freeze it. Is there too much of a glare on that? Let me put it down. Tell me if it's better down or up. I know that's not gonna be, it's gonna be a glare. All right, Super Barbie cell. Paul David. Shawnee, I love Shawnee. Nichelle was my favorite of the three though. But that line was fantastic. Astronaut Barbie. Now, if I went back in the 80s, even though I was at that age where I didn't want to be known to have anything to do with toys, much less Barbie, I would definitely secretly go over to Toys R Us after, because this was about the time I had it in my car. Get me one of those, stick it in my book bag after I buy it, I'm gonna pay for it, and then sneak it home and play with it when nobody's looking. Because that is such a cool doll. I don't like the rubber legs and stuff, but I would get that, and then I would find one of those Lacey Out of These Worlds girls, put it on her. So if I can go back to the 80s, that would be one doll I would definitely want, plus those overly priced chrome dolls. The I'm forgetting the names of them. Spectra. Spacey Lacey Out of This World. Yeah, this is not going to be as much of a video because it's not as thick and lots of black and white. Ads. The magazine, 5:56. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Lily wakes up. Oh, is this about Bill Lilly? Summer nights. Nudity. I hope I don't get a strike against my channel for this. Shame. All right. Wow, that's a really low cut right there. All right, let me pull this over here so we can see this. Let me try to get the glare off of it. Yeah, I would have one Bill Lilly just for historical purposes, and I don't know. I'd rather keep the space for something else. But I don't really personally want a Bill Lilly for my collection. She's just a little bit too far gone. Look how cute she is. I love Jenny. And Lika. Izumi. How would you pronounce that? I always put the enunciation on the wrong place. Gigi's Dolls and Sherry's Teddy Bears. This is one of the best Ken faces I've ever seen, except for my favorite one, of course, is the one I had as a kid, named Sport and Shaped Ken. I still have that one. Is that an Allen head? Huh. Oh, this is, it says Paul David, but these all look like one of a kind. Vintage to contemporary dolls redesigned to look factory original. Yeah, these are definitely one of a kinds. I think this is a Disney Prince doll is what it is. It looks like one of those Sleeping Beauty princes. I think his name is Prince Philip. I don't know. I love one of a kinds. There used to be this guy back in the day when there was a Barbie channel, that Pink Parlor. Back in the day when there was Pink Parlor, there was this one guy who would every now and then, like once a week, put out pictures of his new doll he would make. I think he's dead now. I'm not sure, but I feel like everybody's dead now. But he did such a great job. Wide-Eyed Wonder, his stuff was fantastic. I loved it. All right, well, this was a very short video, and I don't know if it's because I got this old, because I definitely did not collect anything in 1992 as far as Barbie is concerned. Again, I didn't start collecting Barbie again until probably around 96, 97, after a Teen Skipper, and I saw an idea to make some of them into action figures. Like I tried to make one into Wonder Woman. Took forever to paint her hair black. I did not know they made black hair Barbies at the time because they're so rare. I used a Sharpie. Hey, you know, you learn. You live, you learn. All right, so there we go. That is the July-August edition of Barbie Bazaar. Again, if any feedback you need to let me know, like, oh, don't hold it up. That really kills the glare, or that makes the glare bad, or yada, yada, yada. And hopefully the weather will finally go down. It's still hot and humid here. And hopefully by January, I can get outside because it's so hot here. It's been a hot summer. Let's see, was there anything really spectacular in this comic book? This magazine for me? Not that I can see. I don't see anything I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't live without this magazine. I mean, you know, the information is, of course, good. It always makes me wonder, like, why don't they make a nun Barbie? Oh, because of religion. Okay, whatever. Make it like nun or religions of the world then, and just kind of include everybody. All right, so nothing outstandingly spectacular, but of course, feel free to disagree with me. I mean, I'm here for you guys for this, because I can just keep these in my collection, but I want to share with you guys who can't find these. I mean, they're just not available. All right, have a great day, and fantastic Friday.